Hello, my name is Taran Becker, part of Group D, and our group covered employee-owned businesses. Our report was called Employee-Owned Businesses and Their Operations. For my sections of the report, I mostly laid the framework for building the report. So I finished the executive summary, the introduction, the purpose, the problem, and methods and procedures. I will start with the executive summary and work in that order from now on out. Thank you. In order to benefit all workers who provide for our country, society, and communities, employee-owned businesses should be incorporated into many already existing and future companies of America. This organization system for workplaces goes beyond welcoming employees' ideas into the workplace and making them assets to the company. Even the lowest of employees in the hierarchy receive stock in the company, which gives them more control, authority, and place in their organization. They can feel more wholly identified with their employer and the company in its entirety. Rather than feel boredom or worthlessness from employers, more employees will feel valued and stay with these companies for longer, perhaps even their lifetime. Our society's citizens thrive on autonomy, and this system incorporates value in that mindset. Of course, with every decision, especially when money is involved, there are drawbacks. However, we believe that the advantages outweigh the disadvantages, but the employer must obviously take the steps to make that decision for him or herself and their company. As the world develops and progresses, its inhabitants must also change to meet the needs of the people and concepts around them. The work industry is no different. Labor and economics change in each country, especially in the United States, and our businesses need to adapt along with them. Especially in modern America, individuals seem more comfortable and insistent upon taking charge. Whether it's to ensure a group project for school is complete, a collaborative work document is written, or something simple as cleaning the house, taking ownership of tasks has its definite benefits. How can this mindset be accomplished to accommodate for these go-getters in the workplace? We are trying to prove that employee-owned businesses have more efficiency and productivity than traditionally organized businesses. To ensure protection of our individual economy and working individuals within our society, we should encourage current and prospective employers to research employee-owned businesses, weigh the outcomes and advantages and disadvantages, and determine if it is appropriate and feasible for their company. More than likely, especially at a local, state, or region-wide level, it is. In our country, it has been the trend lately for individuals, especially of the younger generation just stepping into the work field, to jump from job to job, unsatisfied with their low position in their companies. Incorporating employee-owned businesses in certain jobs can be one method for solving that issue. Well, not only to benefit the subordinate employees, but those in higher positions as well. We analyze interviews with different individuals based on their varying employee-owned professions in order to compare and contrast these businesses. One individual is a small daycare owner and operator. She has children in her home daily, taking care of them while their parents work. When asked if she would rather have hired a person to work while she simply oversaw the work that person conducted, she said no, according to D. Becker, Personal Communication. Going through the trouble of finding additional people to work with the children would take extra time, money, and resources that would only have complicated the daycare. She's been working and owning this business for 27 years now. Mrs. Becker balances working and owning by using her time effectively. During the children's naps, she cleans their play areas, takes care of bookwork, and organizes the meals and activities for the remaining days of the week. Additionally, the fact that her job requires the children to treat her as a caretaking authority figure helps her see her own position as that of an owner. However, begin quote, one major downfall of self-employed business individuals is that our business is directly affected by the economy, others' jobs, and even their personal lives. It's all a chain of events. I could lose my job completely if all my clients lost their jobs. In corporate industries, the balance is easier to work around, but that is not the case with self-employed businesses. End quote, D. Becker, Personal Communication. From the interview from Jay Shepard, it is obvious that employee-owned businesses are much easier, more relaxed, and better places at which to work. She held the job for 2 years, which is longer than any other job she was ever employed. Additionally, she commented on how the business works with the stock market. The more the business sells, the more it benefits the employees in the long run. The stock ownership influences her work ethic because, begin quote, you know that if you work harder, you're helping something that you have personal interest in, end quote, J. Shepard, Personal Communication. In an interview from WingShack Inc. owner Brian Seafried, he explained that he organizes his business in a different way. Instead of managers simply receiving a salary or hourly wage, they receive a portion of the profit their individual store makes. This makes each person more invested in the amount of product he or she sells. The downfall, however, includes not being able to stop working when their work hours end. Begin quote. It's a 24-hour-a-day job. When working for someone else, it's easier to separate work and home. End quote. VC-fied Personal Communication. Thank you for listening to my sections of the report, and I hope you enjoy the rest of Group D's report. Thank you.